All right. Okay, snatch back Shai. Step back. Three is green. So what's good, YouTube? It's your boy EA. We are back here, and it's officially time for us to start up our official 2K rebuilding series. I just want to give a brief shout out to everyone who voted on the poll. Got over 1,000+ likes, and the way that I did it is I took everyone's suggestion that literally I saw multiple of. I took them all into account and threw them in this wheel. So pretty much we have teams like the Golden State Warriors, the Bulls, the Hornets. We have every single team, and I even threw in the Chicago Bulls because so many wanted to see them, or the Phoenix Suns. So pretty much we have this wheel. If the team gets elected, they get eliminated, and then the very last team is a team that we're going to end up using. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoy this and want to see episode number 2, which will definitely be a banger, go ahead and drop a like on it. Go ahead and subscribe. And episode 2 comes out at 100 likes. So starting off this thing, obviously right here we have the Golden State Warriors, a great team that would have been perfect for us to use. Of course, they just drafted themselves James Wiseman. Really good storyline there, especially with Klay Thompson being the one who just got injured. So basically we would be restarting their entire franchise. But unfortunately for them in this, they are the first team off of the board, which I don't really mind because, like, once again, that team would have been so fun to actually utilize. This Detroit Pistons team, very interesting team as well because they kind of fall under the same thing. They just drafted Killian Hayes. They literally surrounded him up with a bunch of centers. I actually rebuilt them a few days ago. I think that would have been a really fun team to do as well. I really think that every single one of these teams have a really good storyline. Every single series would have been really good. But even next, I mean, the Phoenix Suns, they just picked up Chris Paul, that whole Devin Booker thing, and just getting them to the playoff. I think that that could have been something that was really interesting. But guys, let me know what players you guys want me to go after. Obviously, you guys are seeing the title. You guys know which team got chosen here. And just going throughout this process, the next team knocked off the board was the New York Knicks. Now, this was the team that I originally thought that I was doing this series with. They got Obi Toppin, they got RJ Barrett. That also would have been a very fun team to help rebuild. I mean, looking at this team, they could use a lot of work. Like a lot of work. But unfortunately, they did not get chosen for this series. So we got to move on. So our next team that we're going to be eliminating is the Chicago Bulls. Obviously, Zach LaVine. They just got Patrick Williams, somebody that a lot of guys were not really rocking with, but you know, I think it would have been fun trying to turn him into like a Scottie Pippen type of player. And the last two teams are the Charlotte Hornets and the Oklahoma City Thunder. These are the two teams that I was most excited to actually do this series with. But don't worry, because regardless, we have a lot more series left. And at the last second, we end up getting the Charlotte Hornets. And that is actually really insane because, like I said before, man, if I had to choose one team, Charlotte would have been that team. I mean, having LaMelo Ball, them overpaying Gordon Hayward, and just having that entire storyline, I think that would have been very interesting for us to actually end up with. And of course, LaMelo is clouded, so I know that it would have done really well. But we end up with the Oklahoma City Thunder, and they're 1 bajillion million trillion draft picks. But you know what, guys? I think that this could actually be really fun. I mean, obviously, they have I think 18 draft picks over the next 7 years or something wild like that. So I think that is something that we could actually work with. And they have a great building block in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's just finding him a number 2 guy. And I feel like there's even interesting routes that we can go with that team. The first thing that we're actually going to be doing is we're going to be putting our draft pick, I think his name is like Pokashevsky or something like that. We're throwing Buddy in the G League just to let him develop. We have a lot of power forwards on this team, and he really just won't be getting all that many minutes. I mean, but overall, we have the Brooklyn Nets in the season opener. I don't think we want to see that matchup like that, but I know you guys want some gameplay. Y'all love the gameplay. But just looking at the future, let's talk about the future of this team and our draft picks, and preferably the 2021 NBA draft, because I gotta be honest, guys, this first season, it's not gonna be all that long because who wants to see us lose? I mean, we got guys like George Hill, Al Horford, and Mike Muscala getting meaningful minutes. That is clearly not gonna go well at all. I think we all know this, and I think that you guys should help me make decisions as far as this draft goes and just as far as scouting goes in general, because this is y'all series as well. But other than that, guys, we have the Brooklyn Nets in the season opener. Obviously, they got Kyrie, they got KD. Our team is in full-on tank mode, so I don't know how this is gonna go. But yeah, let's just hop into this game because it's a bunch of old guys and Shai. This might be a little rough for us, I ain't gonna lie. We're more than likely gonna be taking this L, but at least we can see what some of our young guys got. And yeah, let's just get the ball right out of, you know, his hands. Oh, I gotta pull that. I gotta pull that. Oh my gosh, man, if Shai could just shoot. But guys, I ain't gonna lie, man. Oh my gosh, block that, let's go. Let's go, good block. Shai has the ultimate green light over here, bro. All right, oh, pull that, George Hill, that's money. I don't know how this team is gonna work because obviously I plan on making a, like, I don't plan on drafting all of those 17 draft picks. What is this matchup? What is this matchup? Why is Horford? Oh my gosh, bro. I don't know what that matchup was, but yeah, like, obviously we have 17 draft picks here and I don't plan on using all of them. Like, that would be insane to draft all those players, but, oh, good foul. But like, that would be insane to like draft all those players. I eventually plan on making some kind of big trade. In the meantime, it is gonna be difficult, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I'm like, this first season ain't gonna last long, because I'm sure that you guys don't want to just see me taking up a bajillion shots with Shai. He might even put up 30 this year, who knows? Because there's nobody to pass the ball to. Who? Trevor Ariza? Like, nah, dog. This is definitely Shai's team. We gotta find a way to surround him with talent. But of course, this series is realistic, so we don't want to do anything that is just too out there. So we'll see what we can figure out. I'm sure that we can figure something out and turn this team into legitimate contenders, but it is not going to be easy at all. And we have like nobody on this team that's going to be here for the long term other than Shai. Because I mean, if you just look at this team is pretty bad. Like, this is a really bad team. Shai's currently in 84. I want to see if we can get him into like the 90s. Obviously, it's take a few seasons, but we're going to see if we can turn this thing up. Come on. Oh my gosh, KD, man. We really got nobody to like guard this man at all. Like, nobody at all. Oh my gosh, drive, finish. Let's go. Good finish, bro. Like, for like a second there, I thought that he was gonna miss that shot. We gotta make sure like this game stays close. Good steal. Right off to Shai. I need you in transition, Shai. Right to the rack. Let's go. Let's go. Great dunk by Shai. He just got to keep it up because, like I said before, this is his team. And hopefully George Hill can be a good mentor. I mean, George Hill is a veteran. He's been in the league for like a really, really long time. Maybe he can mentor Shai the same way CP was. Come on, clamp up KD. I don't know who this guy Vincent is, bro. But like, I know that with him playing meaningful minutes, it ain't going to be good for us. Like, I know that for sure. This team legit has no shooters on it. Like, some of our young players, I kind of want to keep. Oh my gosh, that man just hit a dagger on us. Like, some of the guys that I want to keep around are clearly Shai, and even like Lou Dort. He ain't got no jumper either. So like, we really are out here with no type of shooters at all. Great play by Muscala. This team about to get smacked. I'm not even gonna cap. This team is pretty bad. Like, this is clearly a rebuilding team, so this might be like the only types of gameplay that like you guys see for like season 1. And then for the most of it, I might just be scouting players. Just scouting players to get Shai some help here. And I mean, there is a shooter on our G League team that we can consider getting, and low-key I might be picking him up next episode because we ain't got none on the active roster. Maybe George Hill, but George Hill is like a 34-year-old point guard, bro. Like, how much is he really gonna help us? I wish he would make his layups, make the free throw at least. Okay, at least he makes that. Shai got 16 points though. But it's probably, hold on. Shai has 16 points on 6 of 15 shooting. Man is taking 15 shots. My gosh, that's in. That's money. Come on, y'all. We can't, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, snatch back Shai. Step back. 3 is green. Finally, we got something going for us because we getting smacked right now. Dort, you might have to be the number 2 until we get a second star next year draft. We are definitely going to have the highest odds at that number 1 overall draft pick, bruh. Ain't no question about it. Like, I can't think of a roster that is worse than the current roster the Thunder have. I cannot think of one. I mean, who? But like, ooh, I mean, the Hornets, they got a better roster. They got Gordon Hayward, they have LaMelo, they have Devontae Graham over there. The Knicks, even the Knicks have a better roster, bro. Like, we really got a bunch of defensive players. Like, that is it. Like, we have no offensive guys on this team at all. I don't know why I passed out, but we found the three, and it's cash money from George Hill. Yeah, man, like, I really cannot think of any roster that is more poorly constructed than this team. We really have no offensive, like, shooters or scorers. Like, maybe, like, Shai's the only person that I actually trust on offense. Everyone else is either really old or just, like, washed. Like, it's not a good look. And Darius Bazley, like, what I might actually do is just play all of our young guys, because we're going to be losing games regardless. Whether Al Horford plays or that's a charge, my guy. Let's get it. Whether Al Horford plays or like Darius Bazley, we losing regardless. I might as well help Bazley get better. That's the way that I see that. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I mean, I think that I should be able to turn over this team really, really fast. Maybe only really tank for this one season and then compete, because if we get a top draft pick in next year's draft, we could get somebody like a Cade Cunningham, like a Jalen Green. I'm not opposed to moving Shai back to point guard to what he played on the Clippers and before Chris Paul. If there's any disgruntled star, I might try to trade for him, because I don't want to be in this constant rebuild for like a decade. So we'll see what we can do. I'm sure that by the end of it, this team is going to be cold with a bunch of really good prospects. So these L's won't be lasting forever. So yeah, let the league enjoy themselves. In a few seasons, we're going to be Golden State, bruh. Trust me. But let's see what we can get going, man. Come and send me a screen. Come send me a good screen. And cut to the basket. Al Horford. I don't think he's that athletic still, but I'll take it. Oh, pull that, Darius. Bro, we smacking threes now? We smacking threes. We're only down by like 12. I definitely expected us to you know, be down by a little bit more. Like I said before, in the next episode, we definitely got to explore getting a shooter. And you guys already know exactly who I'm thinking about. If you guys know, comment it down in the comment section below. The shooter that like we might be getting. You guys might know him. So, oh my gosh, this man went out of bounds. Next gen is killing me, dog. But at the end of the day, guys, we do take this L. And I mean, Shai had 38 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. He shot 12 of 20. He shot 26 times, dog. I'm telling you, he's gonna be shooting 30 times a game. Nobody else on this team is a scorer like that. I mean, Al Horford 19. We had Mike Muscala with 17 and 7, dog. You guys cannot expect us to like be winning games. This man shot 9 3-pointers. Mike Muscala shot 9 3-pointers, y'all. This is gonna be really rough. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. I will go ahead and put the series playlist in the description below, and let me know which players, which moves, which picks we should be making, and which players we should be targeting in the 2020 NBA draft. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all boys in the next one. I'm out, guys. Peace.